Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda, hero of Psych, defender of the fatherland, here on the co-host Battle the Kitty Cat, slumbering on my shoulder. Which is why it might sound a slightly more distant, because again, I don't want to push away the cat. So, anyways, 2v2 here on Campbells Convoy in the southwest. It is HeartlessJ and VonMant fighting here for a British-American task force. British 7th Armored being supported by the US 3rd Infantry as they try to break through the German lines being held here by Dr.Jekyll and Ausar the Val here with the 90th Light Infantry Division, or Lightest Infantry Division. We got Mechanized straight off the bat here for Ausar. VonMant with Australian Defence, and just HeartlessJ and Dr. Jekyll without a battle group. I still need to get used to this. I'm just used to there being more stuff up here, so my eyes are slightly confused. But anyways, we're setting off here, Pioneers northwards. As always, big hearty thanks to my patrons, supporters for continued generous and heroic support of the Propagandacast. And a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos. Helps out both with the YouTube algorithms and from Bessel chewing off my hand. So, we are setting off here. We got engineers, jeeps and riflemen, Australians and Vickers versus snipers. Sniper start? Okay, that's a bold move there out of Dr. Jekyll, and certainly I do like having just more easy clarity of information without too costly shift around there. So that definitely means I can focus more on the action as well. That most might need to do is of course shift things around here, and maybe again pop over here to give a better look at certain units. But as a whole, I definitely like this overlay a lot better, and it only took us almost 2 years to get there. Truly, we live in a time of wonders, isn't that right, Bezel? Keep them going straight for the fuel point. You can see the Germans, obviously, with Dr. Jekyll focusing more on the sniper start here, thus having to basically pull support there. They are focusing more on the north side of the map here, meaning the south side of the map becomes distinctly more British and American. We got more strings out there for VonMant. But with 4 players, I'm probably going to be a bit careful about just having these always open. And we got Dr. Jekyll with Luftwaffe for some support here from the Fallschirmbrigade Ramke and some Fallschirmpioniere. And to get the cat to let my hand go. German troops moving forward here, sniper shoots. Has the sniper actually hit anything of importance? I think he got a rifleman over there, but further north here, Pioneers pushing forwards, engineers moving against all the grease guns. Vessel refusing to let my hand go. And there you go, Pioneers being forced out. Definitely not a situation to fight off the Americans here in the center, basically with the Grenadiers, Fallschirmpioniere northwards. And southwards, we can see an attempt to extend further forwards here, but it's quickly being put down here by the Australians, who are laying down a pretty heavy, thick layer of fire there. Of course, having been buffed, certainly punch a bit harder. Vickers are moving towards the energy machinery position as well here. Vessel is being a bit concerning there. He's kind of got that look about him that he's about to go nuts on my hand. These are the Fallschirmpioniere, Grenadiers, and of course the sniper. Bit risky with the sniper in some regards here. Bit of surprise to cut the sniper down. We do get the Jeep rushing in here, and lacking Panther, can't stop it. Just want to sacrifice Jeep, but maybe if this doesn't work, of course, going to be a bit of blows to HeartlessJ. Almost got the sniper there. Oh, really punishing Dr. Jekyll here. But, well, keeping his sniper out that far there. Massive blow there to his early game. Ultimately, really just falling apart there with the loss of a sniper like that. Very painful. Thankfully, not as painful as Bass ripping my hands apart. So, popping off, the cat has decided to move away so I can sit up again more in an upright position rather than a bit reclined. Yep. Rifleman forward. So the British Americans are pushing on the cutoff point here. We do get Fallschirmjägers out here, so they definitely seem to surge in Fallschirmjägers. Meaning I clearly need to play more with them, since again my initial sort of feeling with them was a bit so-so, partly though because I kept running into someone who just spammed a lot of Australians with recce packages, which tends to, at least for me, not have the best effect on my Fallschirmjägers. So all the way, Fallschirm squad in from the Fallschirmbrigade Ramke, which was the only airborne unit the Germans had in North Africa. It was a sort of smaller unit there. That's not to say there was the only airborne unit. The excess out the fact there were 2 Italian paratrooper divisions, and I'm still surprised we haven't really seen any Italian paratroopers, considering, again, very prevalent, but oh well. Big celebration for the Infantry people. Could see a wipe here. Yeah, there's a very high likelihood here that would soon be even more painful also for Dr. Jekyll, and his unit preservation certainly would show some flaws. But there you go. Fallschirmjäger's flanking in there with the Fallschirmjäger S-45, popping in a grenade here. The Stielhandgranate. Was there apparently more like to use the Eierhandgranate, which was a smaller grenade, more similar to, you know, the pineapple grenade, but without a fragmentation sleeve. It was, you know, very much like the Stielhandgranate concussor grenade. And in fact, they were much more common to use that one in grenade assaults. Additional fun fact there. But they did have fragmentation sleeves for that one as well. And even more fun fact, they were actually produced in larger numbers than the M42, the Stielhandgranate. But again, it just doesn't get talked about at all. Talk about bad brand recognition. So, German force moving forwards, we've got Panzers out there for Ausar. Not much out of this battle group yet. We got advanced infantry out of HeartlessJ. The Fallschirmjäger's dropping immediately Bobby Joe there with some heavy 1842 fire. But we got a massive American push here. And the Fallschirmjägers, without any heavy support there, or just more numbers, will have to withdraw there. Further south, the Pioneers pushing forwards. Germans managed to rectify somewhat after that initial disaster there with the sniper getting absolutely trounced there by Jeep. I mean, that was a fantastic trade-off for HeartlessJ for sure. Panzers closing in here. Back at the Allied base, we're not seeing too much else. We get a motor pool there for HeartlessJ. And a Stuart light tank is being repaired here for VonMant. See, they researched that 5-minute 41-second mark. We also can see you actually went for defensive tactics rather than the 2-pounder gun. Also got an officer's quarters up for the Luftwaffe company there for Dr. Jekyll. Again, very, very handy thing there. Half-track out here for Ausar. They actually buffed the regular half-track to just do more damage to the machine gun, which is neat. Of course, in this case, definitely wants the Sturmel for some artillery support. Meanwhile, enforcement, another Falcon squad out for Dr. Jekyll. British forces charging ahead here. Panzer's been suppressed by the Vickers. Nice position. MU-42 trying to deal with that. Sturmel as well, but it's not dealing with the main British push here. Vickers the force away. And Sturm now turning to deal with those passes. But there you go. Stuart to the rescue here for the British. And here we see, of course, the Germans have a bit of an issue. Any anti-tank guns they have are distinctly far removed from the front line, and they only got, like, otherwise a few Panzerfaust to stop this tank of the tiny kind. Center side, the Americans could threaten a bit more. Up north, Germans are peacefully grabbing the north half there with no real resistance for the Americans. Fallschirmjägers, Fallschirmpioneer there, ripping through the GIs, forcing their way there successfully, and the Sturm there being repaired. Got the self-repair ability there selected, which allows Stuarts and 2-to-1s not just repair themselves, but units around them, that is, vehicles. Anti-tank crews are on standby. It's a bit of a gimmicky ability. Anyways, Rifleman charging the Fallschirmjägers and Fallschirmpioneers, Sturm causing support here. Fallschirmjägers dealing with the cannon against the Rifleman, forcing them back here. Allied initial success has baned out a bit. And weapon support there for HeartlessJ. Interesting. Got a Greyhound out, though. We also got the Mechanized support center again. That definitely seems to become a lot more popular after some of the recent changes. Strange here getting pummeled by the Stummel. Back at the German base. Not seeing... Oh, we got a Flak 30 out here for Dr. Jekyll. The Flieger Abwehrkanone 30. Greyhound going in here hard. Right in front of the pack falling the Stummel. And we got an airdrop there as well. It's the LG-40, I think, here for Dr. Jekyll. Yes, indeed. Bit of a interesting choice here. Not what I would expected. This timing, anyways. Doesn't mean it's bad even remotely. Just a bit of a surprise there. Track out there for him. We got an ambulance upgrade there for him. And we got Ausar there with the medical station. Anything sort of worth noting there? We got howitzer emplacements like that for HeartlessJ. Clearly aiming at something there. Of course, you can see there as well, but, you know, doesn't act like nobody in other ways. And we got a Flak 30 there, absolutely through the Vickers there, out in the open, easy targets. Come on, Jürgen! You can shoot them! They're not even trying to hide from you! And there's an American forces pushing. Greyhounds, Engineers, Fallschirmjägers covering the flank here. Right beginning hand, we got a quick merge here, I think, by Dr. Jekyll there. Thumbs up. There you go, ground there, spotting the Fallschirmjägers, getting a bit... Not Panzerfaust, though. There we go, there we go. There's the Panzerfaust. Tack scores a great shot on the Greyhound as well here. Further south, the British forces could try and sneak up and hit the German flank here, but clearly, I imagine the Flak 30 is proven to be a bit of a persuasive tool to dissuade them from attacking. Meanwhile, HeartlessJ bring up mortar pits here. I mean, he could, of course, gone for the machine gun nest, but this would have been a terrible positioning for it. Let's just put it like that. Meanwhile, both German players almost completely synchronized go for the Panzer Company, and we got another fighting position here for him. Could be machine gun position this time around, could be another mortar pit. It's a bit tougher to say there. No, it's another mortar pit. It is definitely another mortar pit. I mean, again, machine gun-wise, you could have theoretically set up here, but obviously a mortar pit can do that job just as well, plus a bit more. Back here, machine gun healing, Panzer Company's almost done there. That'll definitely be a bit of a problem there for the Allies, who are currently otherwise a bit behind there in terms of the armor race. Of course, they can bring up anti-tank weapons, but a good panzer push could leave the Allies feeling a bit overwhelmed. We'll have to see what happens next. LG-40 there hiding out. There goes Australians pushing forwards here, not really caring about cover. Got the triple recce package on the way there. And there you go, Panzer's being met here with heavy fire. Australians just immediately just rip them apart there. Need to get them out of there before they get wiped. That's kind of like the thing, just the Australians are kind of really good at these kind of like alpha strike tactics where they just dump a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. Pioneers getting hit with mortar fire up north, fresh fighters brewing out here. With HeartlessJ sneaking up, but German Fallschirmjägers with anti-tank support there. Counter-attack, forcing away those for Damtal Meccano. But the pathing here, though, betrays HeartlessJ. He says we're trying out, but the crew is just apparently starting to, like, just turn around just enough.
We're losing a munitions point.
47 versus 36. Australians keep pushing forward. Machine gun wiped out here. German trying to get the hands on. It's going to be tough again. The Australians are just going to completely rip them apart here. Stewart assisting and not helping either. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get out. He's going to need like heavier firepower here, like some armor, pretty much. Sappers rushing in. They could try a bomb grenade here, but even then, it might not be enough to get knocked out before they run off with it. Because yeah, got the sample section, a small win. The problem is not enough to compensate for the enemy getting an MG42 here. Like 30 LD40 moving in here. Mortar pits are definitely a problem. Germans will need to silence these. Either with a needle of air or with the, like, you know, an up flank attack, I think. Pushing in through here and getting behind them and then quickly setting up with some armor. Meanwhile, we got a Vespa here out for Ausar. Vespa did receive some buffs as well. Including a new tracking artillery barrage fire thing there. And we got Starstorm for Dr. Jekyll. Thumbs up. Vespa. And we got the Buffers now going up here for VonMant, the Swedish 40mm anti-aircraft gun. Obviously good for defending against any infantry pushes in the center, like vehicles, and of course can shoot down any German aircraft. So that's a lot of them, in particular certainly helps make Dr. Jekyll's Luftwaffe choice at least a little less effective in the air part of the equation. Looks like we're seeing preparation for an assault here. Smoke screens, mortar fire there. Bars up there for HeartlessJ. Got the support weapon team there with the Vespa perhaps. Somewhere else. I'll keep track of the artillery up north here. Greyhound having flanked up here. Cannon shots that are being used. Wipe the Flak 30. LD-40's not aiming at it. That's definitely a bit messy here for Dr. Jekyll. Great though for the Allies. LD-40, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Is he like just not paying attention, or is he just overwhelmed somewhere else? Feels a bit weird there, what's going on. Hard to say there, obviously. Further south, the British forces also moving forwards again, keeping the Australians together so we can just, you know, dump everything they got at like the nearest target. We got the officers' punch company for the Panzer company out of him. Vesper already veterans 1 courtesy of that. And we got the Vickers at fairly close range being hit with German artillery. Did the Greyhound actually survive that? Is a good question. Yes, it did.
On the field and ready for your orders.
Head on the sword, there you go. Bofors letting loose.
The battle falls in our favor.
And there you go. Dr.Jekyll bringing the heavy guns. He's also going for Metro Station. Got the Sturmpanzer on the way. We got 3 source caches there for VonMant. Of course, he can get cheaper there, courtesy of his battle group. That, of course, incentivizes him a bit more to get them. Germans, though, definitely struggling here more into the mid-game now. The Allies being further fortified themselves are making things tougher for the Germans by a fair bit. And, of course, the Aussie blob. Sturmpanzer rolling in here, hammering away there. And there you go. That's a wipe on the Germans. They certainly won't forget right away. Could see the Australians get wiped out. Yeah, their Fallschirmjägers got it. Close call. Sturmpanzer being forced. Got a 6-pound gun hit. Dug in. Nasty finding up north there. Another talk tier. Fallschirmjägers and Starstorm, though, take out one of HeartlessJ's rout squads, leaving him deprived of infantry. Meanwhile, he is going for the tank depot there.
The Huns have 300 points.
The 6-pound crew getting hammered here, but with the ambulance nearby, can of course relatively quickly get that sorted out. And a big push into the center, forcing the Fallschirmjägers way, clearing up back in the process. Certainly a lot going on here in this battle. Certainly this new mode, servo mode here, caster boat there, definitely makes it a bit easier to keep track of, so that's nice. Back here, Panzer is healing, reinforcing. No sign of additional armor out here. In fact, we can see there, Ausar the Val has taken quite a few losses by now, whereas, despite that initial loss of the sniper, Dr. Jekyll is managing a bit better here in terms of keeping his men alive. Up north, thick range striking again, kind of is. Now I've got a BAR, maybe 2.
We have infantry support. Australians, no less.
And fresh Australians out there for VonMant. Maybe like any interesting upgrades here. Got some training though here for VonMant, both infantry and light eagle training. You don't see that one too often. And as for the Germans, not much that we can see, of course, here. That our side's more or less got almost his entire battle group selected. And he can start building Panthers. But for now, he's bringing in more Vespers, more artillery. Meanwhile, we got an assault column here from Fallschirmjägers and Starstorm. I'm guessing he's asking for VonMant about the Australians because they're very much like, you know, Coh3 Jaeger, like infantry / pathfinders. In that, you know, the way they can just move up and, like, you know, once it gets enough veterans, just snipe people out without really needing sniper ability. Sturmpanzer knocked out, he drew strength to the old game to tank in the center. I think was not an ideal move there by him. That ends up being a big blow there to the Germans. And up north here, assault forwards here is quickly put to an explosive halt with a Flak 30 and several heavily armed German units there. It was a massacre, sir. They had, like, guns. Yes, that was part of the expectation. I mean, big guns. Oh, that could be a problem. Vesper's still at it, trying to silence out those mortar pits. Got one of them. Got one of the meme mob. Pushing forward to the Stuart and the Australians here. Pack 40 grenadiers here. Sturmer might be able to, like, you know, snap a bit here. We'll have to see. Pack crew, though, quickly getting, again, cleared out for the Australians. But there you go. Quick artillery hit here from the Vesper. Probably using the tracking fire ability, which apparently does not share cooldowns with the main one. And there you go. Greyhound knocked out. Finally got rid of that one. There's a bit of a win there for the Allies. Not the Allies. Meanwhile, von Manteuffel deciding finally to bring in the big guns, going for that company command post. Scouts in a bit of trouble. And that would be, I believe, more Stars. No, that's the same Stars support that we got wiped. And now we got the Bofors there, feeling the wrath of German artillery. Hellcats are being brought to the forefront here by HeartlessJ, the M18 tank destroyer there. A lot of fire there in the Bofors. Shedding its outer layers in an attempt to protect itself. The Bofors, though, finally goes down and apparently reveals this dark secret T-posing Brits in white. No, Nigel, we have to hide it! If the Germans learn the secret of our powers, they could conquer the world. Wolfenstein, the T-pose. Anyways, Australians are getting hammered by the Stummel. Panzers, they need to be careful, they're about to get wiped out here. I mean, even then, like, at this point of the retreat, it's probably too late. Like, his best bet would actually have to the Stummel lay down a smoke screen at that stage. No, they somehow survived. Well, Jurgen survived, the rest didn't. Bargemakers pushing in front of the Bofors and the MU-42 and unsurprisingly getting absolutely massacred. And there you go. The triple T-poses back. Meanwhile, up north, the Allied assault going in the Hellcat with the rifle, they're causing some chaos here. Point blank shot, the blinding shot there on the Hellcat. Cheeky but effective. Might just buy enough time here. Both on the center fell finally. Even the triple T-pose in all whites was not able to stop Deutschland. I guess it would be Wolfenstein, the new pose. I guess, you know. And again, I probably wouldn't trust Machine Head Games to make another Wolfenstein game, honestly. But enough about that. Stummel, Vesper there, all tucked away there. Panther shrugging off some of the heavy fire of the Allied guns. Big Allied push again with the Australians here out of von Manteuffel. Germans got a lot of armor killed, but infantry-wise, they are trailing behind here, and victory points-wise, they're also crucially falling behind the boys in not blue. Goodbye to line, they're being chucked in. The lack of tanks is definitely not helping them. I mean, obviously, we got a Panther out here for Ausar, but that's only one Panther. I definitely think they would have liked a Panther 4 here. Instead, they got another Sturmpanzer V here. Pack crew wiped up. Fallschirmjägers and Grenadiers on the move here. Access control. Definitely showing more, you know, cracks as the fight goes on here.
The ability is ready for use.
Got the northern point. Still. Sturmpanzer diving in.
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
And rolling that one in here. Blasting away at the retreating Australians. Crusader tank moving in. Adding the 6-pounder gun. Panther moving forwards. Good shot on the Sturmpanzer. And there we go. Lloyd unleashed. The Luftwaffe strikes. Got a 6-pounder gun crew rifle charging 40 under heavy fire. German guns causing immense chaos amongst the Allied ranks. Anti-tank guns being disassembled with destructive precision there from German tank gunners, and the Australians falling back towards the ambulance, hoping the Americans don't see it.
The beggars are threatening.
Hey, what are you guys doing over there? Ice cream? Can we have some? No. Starts to maneuver the Vickers here, but we've got fight closing in, and of course artillery could see HeartlessJ losing his machine crew here to German heavy fire, and down it goes. An M1919 Browning is now just a German machine gewehr. Up north, scouts push back here. And I can't remember what designation they were given the Browning. Like, the Germans basically had their own names for all the captured weapons. Like, you know, MD something something, and then, you know, I think in case the Americans, it might have been A for America.
Infantry closing on it.
Little fun fact there.
Sector lost. Repeat, sector lost.
Concentrate. We're taking losses here.
So maybe MG-19. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, artillery strike absolutely disassembling the Australians here, but they also in return, though, wipe one of the units there. Came for blow there to the Germans, but in particular, I mean, for Ausar, he's got really no infantry left. It's basically just Dr. Jekyll here, like a game of World and Conflict, playing all with the infantry at this stage. Rifleman charging forwards here. Rifleman crossing the hot desert sands in the center, selling the German positions. And we got archers out here for VonMant, deciding enough is enough. He brings in the bigger guns. Panther rolling forwards, he got to put that biggest end, clearly. 311, 136. And we got the Stuart still operating in the service of the British Crown. Sturm Panzer the Schutzen, thumbs up. Proceeded on the way, and we got the Panzer Gun Officer Corps as well for Dr. Jekyll. Packs. We still got both Fallschirmjägers alive. That's nice, though. I would argue having all three squads up here just defending, I think, is a bit much. I mean, I feel like you'd free up the Fallschirmjägers. I mean, maybe even the Fallschirm Pioneers. But I think having 3 squads here doing nothing is a bit much. You know, at the very least, you could also like, you know, have them something like down like, you know, Bart Y and such to make it a bit more defensible, but enough about that. We got action in the center here. Obviously, just wanted to point out that okay, he's moving something though. Interesting enough, he's moving the Grenadiers and not the Fallschirmjägers. I mean, it's better than having all 3 up there, but I definitely would recommend the Fallschirmjägers getting a move on and then upgrading the Fallschirm Pioneer with the MG-15 or something. Anyway, Australians in the movie catching the Pack 40 crews there, absolutely just fusillading it. And again, notice just doing immense damage very fast. But again, at this stage, once they hit actually 3, they do become, you know, the Eagle Infantry / Pathfinders out of Coh3. Which I personally don't think is exactly great. But there you go, did get wiped here, direct hit from the Vespa, then follow up with a Sturm Panzer shot. Unsurprisingly, then did them in. Double Panthers here, we could see a big push here by the Germans trying to finish us off. Panther taking immense damage here from the Archer tank destroyer with its 17-pounder gun. Here we got the... Oh, they're still up there. It's the other Fallschirm squad. There we go. F Company unleashed here by HeartlessJ. When in doubt, go for F Company. Ace Fallschirm doing the cannon. Rifleman being ripped apart with heavy automatic fire there. F Company slammed here. Sturm forth. There you go. Hellcats and the Archer, they're doing immense damage. Do have a Pack 40 here. That's been cleared up. The Australian Sturm Panzer goes up in flames. Lloyd is going in. Strafing right down into the open tops here of the Hellcat tank destroyers. Meanwhile, still busy repairing here for Mantov, seeing a few sniping hits here at the southern elements of the German army. And Fallschirmjägers charging the riflemen here. And to find themselves very much rebuffed. Germans managed to hold the line here in the face of the Allied Sturm.
The lads are accounted for.
Quiet here. Oh, we do have an active M16 here out now for HeartlessJ to deal with the aircraft. Which, I mean, definitely a bit more reward for that, because they did lower the health of all the, I think, loiter aircraft. At least most of them, so they become a bit easier to shoot down. Thus, again, giving you more of an incentive to try and get the counters for them. And officer quarters there for the Panzer Company out of Ausar. We have like any more training out here for Mr. VonMant? We do not. We do not. Fallschirmjägers rifle grenade hit ends up not doing too much in the Fallschirmjägers. And the rifle very much distinctly pushed off. I wonder, like, at Vetchi 3, how do these Fallschirmjägers get in terms of, like, you know, stat bonuses? Extra health too, yikes. Longer ambush mode. Fancy that. Fancy that. So they're going forward to the BAR, which probably would be an actual downgrade from the FG-42, but how about that? Up north, ooh, satchel charge. Bold move there. but certainly gets the message through to the Americans. Get out. Meanwhile, flank contingency could be a bit of a problem there for the Axis force. I mean, there's the 2 Panthers, but not a lot that could really stop the infantry if it goes through with enough speed here. Except the machine gun.
Infantry closing on us.
Actually got a Stummel on the flank here, missed that one. Ace level thumbs up tower, so there we've got the Crusader going for it. It is exposed here, and just ensure it doesn't get hit with a blinding shot, the Stummel could go down. But there you go, blinding shot, though we've got the Panthers moving in here, halting the Crusader tank, which is definitely not made for fighting Panthers. Not even remotely. Unfortunately, that Crusader will not survive that encounter. It's going to get knocked out with 2 Panthers. Stinging blow there. 2 VonMant to a light tank. In the center, though, it looks like HeartlessJ is rolling forward with a Sherman now. Starsman getting him and Fudgemates putting up a fierce defense, and Sherman there getting Panther fausted. But there you go. Artillery strike here to clear out some of the German defenses here, utilizing the rapid artillery barrage.
Bishop 25-pounder carrier is ready.
Right, and what is this? A Bishop as well, not even for VonMant. Meaning he's got 2 of the Valentine tank variants, but no Valentine tanks because there's still not available in the game, for multiplayer at least. That's a bit amusing to see. Still got the Vespers there, laying down heavy fire. Got 1 advantage in 3, in fact, that's pretty impressive. Lines being laid down to cover the flank against any potential German pushes here. Thumbs up to VonMant. I'd say that's pretty sharp there. 192% on the 36. The Allies definitely have a bit of artillery now as well here to bring a bit against the Germans. And here go Germans immediately start counter by battery fire there on the Bishop. But at the same time, in the center, the Allied forces breaking through here. Germans quickly turn the guns here to deal with the riflemen. The center here could fall. And now the Australians follow up here, of course, with the chaos, of course, with the machine gun pushback. The Germans here do like some heavy firepower, and plus the Vespers will basically just fired most of the shot at the Bishop or the rifleman there. So it doesn't actually have a lot, or they don't actually have a lot to like immediately deal with the Australians. It's the Fallschirmjägers and Starstorm are busy elsewhere kind of, and it needs to get concentrated to like really have a chance against this. Sturmpanzer that arrives just in time to perhaps halt a complete Australian breakthrough here. Narrowly saving there from complete collapse. And now we got the Panther rushing the Stuart there though. Drawing wave fire spotting as well here. Diving to fight with the Panther. 1 Panther down. Panther for Stuart is definitely a pretty terrible trade-off. We got an Ace Archer as well. Misses the Panther. The Hellcats do not, in part due to just, you know, the range. If they missed at that range, they'd be laughed out of the army. Meanwhile, flanking in here, this is completely devastating. With this, HeartlessJ is on an absolute rampage in the enemy rear line. Stummel down. Vesper's about to go down. If they had 50 cals, that they could probably take out some of the retreating Starstorm as well there. Sturmpan's in trouble. Vesper is down to just 1 Vesper. The Sturmpan's about to go down. This is a complete and utter annihilation of the German forces. And with that, it is utter Gee, what a brutal flank there, ladies and gentlemen. So, there you go. Brutal back and forth as we've got maneuvers here and there. I think at times a bit too much focus on the center. I think Ausar would have liked at least a bit more infantry at times. I think some Panther 4s might also have been a bit beneficial. But I think that was a pretty good fight there. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. This is Imperial Links, cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.